Right, it's one of the fiddliest things on these carbs is putting on the main cable, the main on cable, as it were. Obviously there are two. One pulls the throttle valves open, one is there to return. What I do, once the carbs are in place, obviously these are on a bench, once they're in place, I've popped this screwdriver here down, which effectively, don't jam it in there, you'll do some damage, but just open the throttle, so the throttles are fully open. Okay, you can just see down there, and just gives you a bit more room to play with on the cable. And then this cable, obviously the nipple's in place now. I've put the nipple in place to show you how it should be once it's there. If you pop this adjuster down out of the way, just see it's creating a loop in there in the cable. It makes it easier to pop the nipple in, and the nipple goes in that way. The cable goes round, the slot is down at the bottom. Make sure the nipple sits in properly so that when the cable returns, it lies in the channel. Okay, and then once you come up, once the nipple is in place and you're happy with the cables there, and this is how the adjuster works. Okay, it doesn't sit on top like that. The adjuster nut goes underneath like that, and hopefully the adjuster, the prongs on the adjuster will hold the nut as you tighten down at this end. There's no adjustment at this end. Alright, all the adjustments done at the other end of the cable. Okay, where it goes into the throttle slide. All you're doing here is tightening down, and you may have to stick a screwdriver down the back to hold the nut, otherwise it keeps rotating. Okay, and obviously the cable then runs forward, off up onto the handlebars. Now that's in place, I'll take out my screwdriver and you'll hear the throttle snap shut. Okay, you can see the throttle motion there. I've not got the tick over adjuster in place, but what you can see, if I move the phone round, you'll be able to see the throttle valves. Okay, these brass discs. Now once the tick over adjuster is in place, it normally opens it just a mil or so, maybe a mil and a half. Okay, that's open. Without the adjuster in place, all the throttle valves snap shut. Okay, that's fully open, that's shut, and you can see this in action even with the carbs in place. By just lifting up, you gently lift up, the throttle slides here. Okay, you can see through there, it's closed. It's not the easiest thing once the carbs are on the bike. You should be able to see the throttle valve there. I mean, there we go, you can see the air, the daylight coming through, obviously because I've got no engine attached to the side. As I say, you can lift up the throttle slide, any one of the throttle slides gently, and you'll be able to have a look at the throttle valve behind. It's the brass disc that I suspect is not shutting properly. Okay, the other thing worth checking while you're there, this is the chokes. Okay, you check all four of them. These are a little stiff, I've yet to take them out and grease them. You see all four are open there. There, shut. Open, shut. 1, 2, 3. There's 3. And 4 right on the end here. Like that. Okay, and make sure that this bar runs all the way along to all 4. The 2 prongs are in each on all 4, connected nicely. And the action is there, open and shut on all 4. Hope that helps.